right, guys, we're now back with Nashville C defender Wyatt Meyer. Wyatt's first career goal, first professional goal, turns out to be the game winner that sends the team to the Open Cup quarterfinal. Just talk a little bit about what that was like and then how the win was for the team.
Yeah, very exciting to get on the scoreboard, especially in the first half. My man on my side cut in and took a nice strike, so it felt good to kind of get that back. And I'm going to be completely honest, I was suffering out there, kind of came into the game a little bit under the weather, but just all the boys on the team are so encouraging. Like, wow, you're going to have to dig deep. And, it's a little hot, but whatever, just get through it and grind for these guys. So, it was a great win, and we get to move on to the next game. So
Thanks, Wyatt.
very exciting. Yeah.
We'll start with Christian, and we'll go to the Zoom. Go ahead, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Michael and BJ mentioned, again, lots of guys were called up, especially during this tough stretch of games. You're one of those things that got called up. What do you think this does for you, going forward now when it comes to selection, especially getting a win like this against such a great team like Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando's a great team. I mean, just the guys that I had on my side, like Freeman, and I'm blanking on the dude's name, the winger, very good touch, but really big win, especially on the road where, we're just kind of keeping the wins going or just keeping, this winning streak going. So it's really good for our confidence. And I mean, just a great team win. Just to come down here, it's a hard place to play, so on the road. And hopefully we can carry a little bit of momentum going into Toronto too. So, yeah.
We'll go to Ben on the Zoom.
Yeah, let's go on, Ben.
Hey, Wyatt, congrats on the goal. I guess for starters, are you right-footed? And you said at the start of the year that you played as a winger. Was that something that you had in your locker?
Yeah, no, I'm left-footed, but yeah, no, I like to think that I can use both feet pretty well. It's pretty funny. Some of my teammates give me a hard time because after practice, I play a handful of positions, so I like to sometimes take some shots, and they're always like, "Nah, you're a defender. Stop shooting." So that was a nice little dig at some of the boys just to show them that I can hit one every once in a while. And yeah, Yaz set it up perfectly. He had a nice little behind the leg, little layoff. So he set it on a platter for me, which was lovely. So,
Claudia.
Wyatt, even though you guys, I mean, especially the guys that don't start more, all the games, try to be ready for, like tonight, you were ready and you took the call. How difficult it is mentally for a player like you to be ready when you have to start and against a team as strong as Orlando, like you already told us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously very grateful and excited just to get on the field. We have a really healthy, competitive group of guys, and everyone's so encouraging and motivating one another. So I felt I had a lot of confidence going into the match, even though I was a little under the weather. I felt like I had the support from the coaches. They trust everyone on the team. So, yeah, I mean, obviously getting the start at wide back to a position I'm still kind of getting familiar with, but it was very exciting, and I'm glad I got on the field today and could make a positive impact.
Jacob.
Yeah, Wyatt. Early in the season, this team had a few issues closing out games, a few late goals given up, and I guess what has this team improved? How have you guys improved in being able to seal late leads and over the last few weeks of the season?
I think a big part of it is controlling the match. I think we have the personnel that is very savvy on the ball. I think just the style of play we want to be on the ball, move it around. I think sometimes the best defense is being able to sustain possession and not have to play defense. But then when we do lose the ball, we've created this culture where we have to win it right back as quick as we can, and just having a dog mentality. And I think that has been kind of ingrained in the team, just to get stuck into tackles, work for one another. So I feel like we've really reinforced that this year among the group.
Nick.
Yeah, Wyatt, you've talked about already about adjusting to that left back role, but Nashville has used you as like a utility player in some regard. I guess my question is, what have you seen from your growth at the beginning of the season up to now? And coaches have also talked about just how much film has been emphasized with this team. What has it been for you with the film aspect?
Yeah, the film's been great. I mean, the coaching staff has been so awesome about preparing us for matches and going over opposition film and our own film and making the instruction really clear on what our roles are on the field. And that just gives us the confidence to go out there, do our jobs, you know, as just an individual and as the collective too. So we really hone in on the details in this team, and it's been a pleasure working with the coaches, and my teammates.
Blair?
Yeah, why the guys took all my questions, but how about this? Did you have a celebration planned? I know a lot of forwards do. And how did you feel once that ball went in?
Oh, I felt amazing. Yeah, I just kind of had a whack at it, right? I was teed up on my right foot, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Like, I feel good. I kind of knew where I want to put it. Just curl it around the defender in the corner. But yeah, I was exhausted. I didn't really have a celebration in mind. I just wanted to hug my teammates. It was so exciting. So I didn't have anything planned. You know what? I'll think of a celebration for next time. I'll think of something cool. Yeah.
Tim?
Yeah, Wyatt, you mentioned it, and Michael mentioned it when we talked to him a little bit ago as well, that you play so many different positions. When you are going through training, are there guys on the team that are mentoring you, and is it different guys depending on which position you're planning on playing in a given week, and what is kind of the process through which you learn to follow in the footsteps of some of the guys who are older than you?
Yeah, no, it's been incredible. I feel like I have like 9 mentors. Obviously there's Walker Zimmerman. Jack Meyer has been huge. He's been playing left center back, and that's kind of my natural position. So I've been learning a lot from him. He's been helping me out quite a bit on the field and off the field. Dan Lovitz, before the game, gave me a great talk, preparing me for the game, telling me what to do, what to look for. I mean, Taylor Washington, too, is unfortunately injured. He's been super supportive and very encouraging. I mean, there's just so many guys, especially the backline unit, that have just been great role models. And, even if they're only like a couple of years older than me, they've been in the league a while and they have a lot of experience. So it's been really great to learn from them. I'm very appreciative of what they've been giving me. So,
All right, thanks so much, Wyatt. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.